Hey everybody, it's Tarina. How are you today? I am going to be doing, it's Transfer Tuesday, so I'm going to be doing this month's club transfer. It is this right here. I actually really love this so much. I have 3 projects that I'm going to be doing with this one transfer. This is Grateful for This Day, September Club Couture. If you are not a club member and you want to get more information, put club in the comments below, and I'll also get you any supply list. If you're over on our team VIP group, our creative community, make sure you tag your designer if you're not already a club member. But this is so pretty. And like I said, I have 3 of my very own projects that I have in the works. And I know so many other people have many beautiful projects that they want to be doing with this. So if you are not already a club subscriber, make sure that you put club in the comments below. So I am going to do a fun project. I actually ordered a board. It's really cute. It's a double-sided board. We're going to put the board together, and then we're also going to put some pieces together that I bought. I got these cute little pieces right here. I need to paint these white first. I'm going to put the board together, show you how that works, and then we will go into the project. So I'm going to switch screens real quick. Let's see, here we are. Solo. Hello. Okay, and if you guys have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments and I will answer them the best I can. If you guys have seen me in the past, I use a D-size transfer, the plastic that the D-size transfer comes in, to protect my surface when I'm painting any kind of project. So these little pieces will actually go here, this one on the front and the back, since this is a double-sided board, and then this right here. But I want to paint these first. Aren't these cute, you guys? I am going to make a bow. Not my go-to bow, but a different bow. And then these pieces right here are some little wood cutouts, and they go along with these little pieces right here. So we're going to be going to that point right there. Let's paint this stuff. Hope you guys are doing good. I actually, when my paste gets dry, and I use my paste every day, so I use like the one that's kind of dried out, especially if it's a color I use a lot, as a watercolor jar, because it still has residue around it. And so I just spray some water in there. I want these to be almost like a light tan. This is camel. One of my go-to colors. I love camel, and it's great for watercoloring, you guys. You could use stain or paint or whatever you want, but I tend to use my dried out containers of like just the residue stuff. And just going to kind of load my brush so you guys can see. I think that watered down, this is like the perfect brown. It almost looks like stain. And since I already have this, it's nice to use what you have. If it gets too dark and it's too dark for what you want, you can always use a wipe and just go over the surface until it's the color that you want. Totally up to you. I don't think I'm going to be doing both sides. I think I'll probably just do the one side, since these are going to be glued. Oh, hello. That was loud. Kurt's home. Kurt's home. He's closing up because it is a little bit warm and the air conditioner must have gone on. I also have my hot glue gun going because I want to use hot glue to attach this, but also I have some super glue, because if you guys have ever watched anything that I've done before, the super glue takes a second to dry, and the hot glue actually will dry right away. And so I use the hot glue to hold it temporarily, but the super glue to hold it forever. Forever. I'm just gonna let this sit. So I love that color. It's a great color. Like I said, camel is one of my favoriteest. All right. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's been fun. My friend Jessica and Scott, they're both my friends, but my friend Jessica, who's also a designer, she's here visiting. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background. She's from New Jersey, and hopefully I'll get her on another live and we'll do a project. If you guys aren't aware, I am going to do my little Rusty Pumpkin. We're going to do that project Thursday. I'll post a list if you guys want to follow along. I will post a list of supplies that you'll need for Thursday. I'm super excited. I had a lot of interest for my little Rusty guy. He's so cute. So I'm going to do another one with an empty container on Thursday. Okay. I'm just going to kind of give this a little wipe down. Isn't that a great color? It's like perfect. Dude, Kurt's home. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to tell you guys a story. Speaking of open doors. We had a snake in our house and it crawled all over Scott's foot. Oh my gosh, you guys. I freaked out. I may have stayed up 2 hours after I went to bed researching snakes and why they came in my house. It was a baby snake, but it was still gross. Oh, I got to turn that on. It ended up being a garter snake, so not dangerous. Everybody's thinking it was a rattlesnake, but it was not. I did take a picture. I'm going to dry this really quick. We've lived in our house for almost 10 years, and we have never had a snake in the house. We've had a couple snakes outside of the house, but never in the house. So that kind of freaked me out. And then Scott's like, yeah, kind of freaked me out too. It like crawled on the baby's playpen area, the play area for our grandkids. Oh my gosh, I wiped it off with a wipe, thinking it had germs. It was actually, okay.
Wipe my foot off.
Okay, well, you can wash that off in the shower, dude. So it was scary, and I like I said, I freaked out just a little bit. I didn't want nightmares about the snake, so I had to research it. And it was a baby, and because of the flooding that we had and all that stuff, it drew it inside. So that made me feel a little better that my house wasn't like gross and disgusting and it just comes in or whatever. I'm telling you guys, I had all these thoughts. Okay, so I'm gonna paint. I hope I don't get white paste everywhere on my face because I just wipe my face. You guys, oh my gosh. Hot Mess Express. Okay, so that. I just want to make sure that I paint the right side of these guys because you know me. I will paint the wrong side. How cute is that going to be? So cute. Oh, yeah. Kurt went and got lunch at Cane's. I don't know if you guys have Cane's where you guys live, but Raising Cane's is yummy. It's kind of like the adult version of Chick-fil-A, although I like Chick-fil-A too. My kids like Cane's. I swear it's that generation that came up with it because they all like. Don't. Gross. Gross. No, Scott. No more snakes in my house. That generation. Oh, what in the heck? Oh, like what in the heck is going on with this? Okay, I'm just painting this. A good little like whitewash of white paste. Your son likes it, right? Yeah, I think it's that generation. I'm telling you, Corey and Becca love it. They love it. It's a, oh my gosh. It's that generation. They grew up on chicken nuggets. I'm just giving, not that the wood color isn't great. I just want it to be a white surface. Texas toast? Oh, so yummy. So bad for you. Well, let me move this up so you guys can see better. Sorry. I feel like I'm like working right in front of my body. And I like using the chalk paste. I feel like sometimes our other paste will adhere to the paste better.
I assume they have sandwiches and stuff too.
I don't think so. I think all they I don't know. We've never, we really have never gotten anything other than the chicken strips. I guess they might.
Where did they originate from?
Who knows?
No.
Has to be the South because like it's an Arnold Palmer's, like they're and it's actually they have another name. Some of them will call it different than Arnold Palmer. It's the sweet tea and sweet lemonade, but then you can get the non-sweet tea, and has to be the South. It just, I grew up with, you know, sweet tea in my bottle. My grandpa was from Alabama.
I will say their strips used to be a lot bigger.
Inflation.
I thought it is.
The chickens are smaller. They're on strike. Okay.
We fed all the big chickens to the snakes.
Oh my gosh, stop with the snakes. You're killing me now. You are killing me, Smalls. Okay, so I'm just going to let that. Let that dry.
All their bearings are at the
You meant Stifler's mom.
I say she's mom at this one.
Oh, I'm surprised about Stifler's mom.
Oh my gosh, the fact that you know what Stifler's mom is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my husband. Okay, I'm gonna put these. These are ready to go. I'm gonna put this over to the side to dry. We'll come back to those. So let's line all this stuff up.
I'm trying to get well, I have to get my boxes out today.
Okay, that's so cute. Okay, so that lines up pretty good. Not pretty good. It lines up really well. Sorry, there's water on there. Okay, so I'm gonna put. I just have some Loctite super glue,
For mom?
and I don't need very much because there's not very much left apparently.
Thank you for getting that. Appreciate it.
But it doesn't take much super glue. Man, I didn't realize I was out.
A couple of them, I said what I said. One of the beers.
And then I'm gonna grab my glue gun.
Baseball. I don't know what this one is. This is actually the beer. Purple Monkey Dishwasher. Stacy's mom. When it's hashtag adulting, I'll have what she's having. This is Meg Ryan.
Yeah, that's Meg Ryan.
Santa, I know him.
Elf,
You're killing me, Smalls.
Sandlot.
Hashtag I can't even. New phone, who dis?
Okay, I'm just lining those up. I'm gonna turn this over, do the same thing.
I love lamb.
Lamb.
Silence of the Lambs. Right?
I don't know what one that one's from.
No. I'm thinking I need more super glue. Running out. Just want to make sure that my tops line up. So it looks good. All right, I'm gonna do the bottom.
You're just so stupid.
Okay. Okay. Make sure if you guys are here that if you want to get the kit supplies list, make sure you put club in the comments below. I guess I can also take that off. There we go. And then if you feel like you want to share this, please share this out to friends that would enjoy some crafting. Because you know, sharing is caring.
He's probably on his third month.
All right. This is the last one here. There we go. If you're watching this on replay, put hashtag replay in the comments so that we know you saw it.
We don't know.
So this is double-sided. I love that it's double-sided. The one thing that I'm gonna do, because you know I like it roughed up and rustic, I'm actually Jessica laughed at me. I'm gonna actually sand the edges of the board. And then go back over. And just wipe it down. It doesn't have to be super like roughed up or anything. Also, if you feel like it, you can also I have just anytime I like to again make it a little bit rustic, you can always go around the edges with an ink pad. Totally up to you. Just like that. Can't really tell from far away, but it does look really cute. You guys can see that. Looks really cute. Okay, so I'm also going to take my, because I'm going to use some paste right directly on the surface. I'm going to put just a light coat of wax. Just because it's the first time I'm going to be using this board. And then very, very light coat. And then I'm going to buff it off. Or just buff it. Not really buff it off, but just buff it. Makes it nice and smooth.
You're awesome, Sarah.
Okay.
That will work.
All right. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to use the chalk paste on everything that is not the wood. So the wood are the acorns and the leaves. So everything else is going to be done in chalk paste. I want to do, where is my camel? Where's the camel? Oh, there it is, like right in front of my face. I'm going to use camel on those. I also got it's kind of like a shimmer. You can use shimmer copper. I think that'll be really pretty on this area right here. I don't know, just kind of looked kind of fun for the flowers. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull this out. Grab out your fuzz cloth or a clean towel because this is the first time you're using your transfer. You're going to want to fuzz it. It just destickifies it a little bit. And so that it has a good, it doesn't attach to your surface so that it like stretches or pulls. Okay. I just do it a couple times the first time. And then I'm going to center this. I actually think I want to come down just a tiny bit. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I do want to add a bow, and I don't want my bow to overlap too much.
Mm-hmm. That's because she was you the last one.
Okay. So grab out your camel paste. And I'm gonna smooth it over. You want to make sure that you cover up all of your screened area. Just be careful. And honestly, if I get it over the areas that are going to have wood, that's okay.
That yummy?
Oh, Dee Dee has Scott wrapped around her little paw.
That's the first handout I've given, and I was authorized.
Yeah, well, she's got me wrapped around her finger, her little paws too. Oh, we have an extra hamburger. Oh, let's give it to Dee Dee. I may or may not have done that yesterday. Okay. So another thing too is you want to, any of the excess goes right back in the container.
She must not like you.
Scrape off. Just kind of squeegee off. Just make sure that your screens are all covered.
Is that you, babe?
Mhm.
Okay.
She said yes.
So I'm going to pull this up just because I don't want that paste to dry. Oh, pretty. I'm going to use the cool setting of my my heat tool. You don't want to use your hot setting because you don't want to melt your transfer. Okay. So now I'm going to do down here at the bottom. Same thing. Make sure you cover up all those screens. And then any excess goes right back in that container. Just trying to be careful. You can also use a multi-tool. That's I have one. I just didn't think to pull it out and use that. All right, so now I'm going to pull this guy up on this side. Same thing. I'm going to use the cool setting and dry that real quick. Because this surface is a chalkboard, you can actually erase it and reuse it again. So, okay, I'm going to do these guys and the middle, which I'm going to grab my white and use my white again.
Just the beginning.
Oops.
First paragraph.
Another squeegee out. Scoop up some white. Squeegee off any excess. Again, if you guys are having any questions, just make sure you comment below and we'll get those questions answered for you.
Look at the school call them and talk to the fire and issue an apology for the behavior that they need to do. It's tough, that's
Okay. Then we're going to do,
folder per se, you're just harassing people. That's
these guys right here. Now I'm going to pull the,
I agree.
this,
that becomes more personal.
I'm going to use, I like this cute, it's kind of like a rose gold. I'm gonna do those. It's like a rose gold coppery look. It's really pretty. And then I'm gonna kind of do like a blend of the flowers.
We still do like heckling and stuff, but we stand, but not like we did.
Use the same. I'm finger painting you guys.
Respectful a little bit, but, you know, now you can't wear
We'll see how this looks.
14 but somebody walked in and had a shirt that had some of the color of the team and they had in the shirt. They were not allowed to sit in the section because you can't have home team colors type thing. But
And then I'm gonna kind of do like an ombre of the two and just kind of blend those. Pull that side up real fast. Yeah, that's pretty good. Didn't go through right there. Let's put that through. That looks really pretty, like light to dark. That's really pretty. So let's do it to this side now. With the flowers on the top, do this lighter rose gold color.
Yes. In fact, you can utilize the bag.
And then use the copper at the bottom. And then blend it. It's ombre. I think ombre is my favorite technique. All right, and then I'll pull that up. Oh, that's really pretty. For some reason, that did not go through the screen. So I'm just going to put a little dot right here of that rose. Just like that, and I fixed it. Now that's with our detail tool. Let me wash my transfer real quick.
Who's gonna start? You bet. What, are you going on your own?
I think all you guys can go if you want. I can grab myself.
It's done, it's not done. Yeah, I suggest.
you need to shower. You need to shower.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dry this off. Don't you love those colors, you guys? I think they're really pretty. So I'm gonna clean off my squeegees real fast. and just kind of cleaning as I go because I do want to use these. Oops, wrong one. Over. Oops. And then I'm going to kind of wash this off. I'm going to move this guy out of the way real fast. So I rinsed it off with water, warm water. And then I just want to wash it off with a wipe. This is like my quick way of washing off my transfers. Because I want to, like I said, I have two more projects that I want to do. So I want to make sure that the transfers are nice and clean. And then I still haven't used the leaves. If the paste stains your transfer, that's okay. Doesn't hurt the transfer as long as the screen is clear of any paste or ink. You're good to go. Okay. That looks great. Looks great. Okay. That side. All right. I'm going to just dry my transfer off on the sticky side with the cold setting. And I'm going to make sure that this is nice and dry. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but that ombre is really pretty. So it goes from that rose gold down to the copper. So, so pretty. Okay. I'm going to bring back my little pieces, set them up on the transfer backer. I find that if I do inking or not inking, but paste, using the paste on the transfer or the wood, sorry, I'm all verklempt. I use the transfer backer to help me so that the transfer doesn't stick to my background. Okay, so what I'm going to do, all right, so I'm going to actually place my pieces on top of the screen. Man, hot flash. You okay? And then I can, if I look at them after I get them all placed and I don't like where the placement is, I can always change it. Okay, then I'm going to put the backer piece on the back, kind of like adhere the transfer so it'll hold still. Does that make sense? just like that. And then flip it over. There we go. Love it. Now this one right here is off just a tiny bit, so I'm going to move my leaf just so it lines up better. Okay, that looks so pretty. So keeping with the ombre look, I have a few colors. I'm going to use kind of like a speckled ombre look. And I want to do, in California, we don't get these, but I figured I might as well get it here. So I have orange peel. I have shimmer olive. You could also use pesto, but I had to add a little extra shimmer in here. Rust, which is one of our new colors. And then a little hint of the sunny side. You guys, sorry, I need to take a drink. And then on the acorns, I'm going to use probably the shimmer olive on the leaves, but then I'm going to do brown for the stem and then bark for the stem and camel for the nut part. Okay, so let's start with our leaves first. And I'm just going to open up all of my colors. The one that I'm going to use the least amount is going to be the sunny side, just kind of fill in here and there. Oh, I didn't know this was brand new. Oh, nice. I like having brand new chalk paste. It's like a brand new transfer. Let me go toss this real quick. Oh, I guess I gotta sit there. Okay. So I'm going to get a couple of multi-tools. I have a couple detail tools too. So I want kind of rust to be the majority of the color that is shown. And again, just kind of know none of them are going to be the same. You just kind of hit where you want, and they don't have to be exact. Unless you want them to. And then they're still not going to be exact. And like I said, I really want the majority of the color to be rust. Okay. And then I'm going to do orange peel. You're going to mix all these colors together eventually. Trying really hard not to get anything on my little acorns. I love this shimmer, this green, so pretty. And like I said, you can choose to do any colors you want. Whatever floats your boat. I'm also trying not to mix any kind of the coloring together in the jars of paste. So just be careful. No cross-contamination. Then I'm just going to use a little bit of the yellow here and there. You can always add more if you need to, of any of the colors. Okay. That's going to be pretty. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, again, just like finger painting, make sure your finger is a little wet because that helps spread the paste over the screen. It's going to be pretty. Let me pull that one off. Let's see how that one looks. Oh, that's so pretty, you guys. Look at that. That's so pretty. I think I got a lot of yellow on this one. And I was saying, I don't want a lot of yellow. Oh, but it blended really well. Look at that. Really, really beautiful. So pretty. We don't get a lot of changing of the leaves here in California. Not where we live anyway. I'm sure somewhere in California they do. But not by us. And this last little guy right here. And then we'll do the acorns. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Wow, that's going to be so nice. Again, if you guys are watching and you're not part of club, make sure you comment club to get the supply list. If you're in our team craft community, make sure you tag your designer so that they can see that you are interested in becoming a club member. This transfer is exclusive only to club members. All right, let me clean off a couple of these guys because I want to use these again. Actually, I probably could have left that one. I used quite a few colors for this project, but you know, if you are doing a bunch of projects for Halloween or fall, it might be good to get the 3-ounce jars of the paste. I tend to go through them, and I use this stuff all the time. This is brand new too. Dang, I love it. Getting all these brand new pastes. People ask me, you know, how fast do I go through them? Probably faster than most. And the reason for that is because I do lives every day and I do a project every day. So I tend to go through the paste a little faster. So I'm just going to use the shimmer for the leaves on my little acorn guys. And then I'm going to use the bark for the stem. I don't exactly know. Does anybody know the cap? Is it a cap? I think it's called a cap of the acorn. And then camel for the nut part. There we go. gosh, you guys, it's cute. Can you see it? Oh my goodness. So cute. A little leaf. Oh my gosh, you guys, so cute. I say that all the time, don't I? I know you guys are getting sick and tired of hearing me, but you know what? Everything, I am not crafty without the help of these transfers. I love them. I think they're so cool. I would not be half as creative had it not been for these transfers. Because I can't draw like this. I can't, you know, I had a cutting machine, and honestly, you guys, I couldn't figure it out. And so for me, if you don't, especially like if you don't want to have a cutting machine, you don't like, I had a Silhouette and I had a Cricut and all that stuff. And not that they're not great tools, because they are, but I just didn't have time. I don't have time to learn a new language. This is easy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, so cute. And I like that I can change designs every month to match the season or the holiday. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to show you. Hold on. Oh, so cute. Isn't that adorable? Okay. 2 more. Okay. I just got to be patient. I got to be patient. I'm just so excited to put it all together. I'm going to do these at the same time. Again, I'm using bark on the stem and cap. You could use, I used Shimmer Olive for the leaves, but you could definitely use Pesto or Meadow, any color you want. You know me and glitter, you guys. I love glittery things. So if I can just throw a little bit of glitter on my project, I'm good. And then I'm using Camel for the nut part. Really cute. Okay, and pull these guys off. Oh, super cute. Put him down there. Pull this one up. And then I'll set this aside, the transfer aside, and I'll rewash that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's pull this out. Oh, you guys, let me just put these caps back on since we're done with the chalk paste. Set my chalk paste aside. I'll wash my squeegees after. All right. I did need to clean my hands though, because I had gunk all over them. Let me take a drink. All right. So because I want to be able to use this surface again, I don't want to make it permanent. I'm not going to use hot glue. I actually got some of my glue dots out, and I'm going to just use, I call them sticky boogers. If you're a scrapbooker, you understand. I'm just going to use my sticky boogers to glue down all of the pieces. I'm going to line them up how I want them. refer to the transfer for your placement, or you can just do however you want. Oops. So cute. I love that. So I'm just going to take a strip of the glue dots. Now, if you're making this on a sign and you want this to be permanent, you could totally do that. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. But because I want to be able to use this again, I'm just going to use the glue dots on the back of my little pieces. Come on. And they are sticky, you guys. Ooh. I'm going to just stick them down. You can reposition them for a bit. They're not permanent unless you want them permanent. You just don't touch them. And I probably would not put this sign outside or where it's going to get overly hot, because just like hot glue, they'll move. I think I'm going to put a couple of these on the leaves. Maybe 3. I've had these forever, you guys. But like I said, if you want to, if you wanted to make it a permanent sign, totally can hot glue it down. Not a problem. Move that around a little bit. All right. Isn't this cute, you guys? I like the dimensional look of the wood. You don't have to use wood. You could totally just do this straight on the board if you want. But if I kind of like the dimensional look, you could use other things other than wood. The reason I call them sticky boogers is because they just stick to everything. Idea is you're supposed to be able to do this and pull up. Doesn't always work. See? It likes to stick to the paper it's on. Okay. That's why I find it easier to peel it up and stick it on. Oy. Okay. You're going to use a few of these I don't know that we have anybody today that's doing another live, but tomorrow I know we have a couple people doing some lives. It is our 12 days of Halloween, and there's going to be Halloween projects tomorrow. I know I have one tomorrow and Thursday. Thursday is going to be my little rusty pumpkin. The 12 days of Halloween are in my team craft community. It's our creators community. If you're not in there, just let me know that you want to get in there, and I can send you an invite. It's a space for our team of creators and our customers. It's a fun place. Lots of great ideas in there. Okay. I love this so much, you guys. This is so cute. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hanger, and I've got my twine. I am going to actually use some beads. I have my bag of beads. Let's see what size. I think I like this size. I don't even know what size this is, but I'm probably just going to use like 3 little beads at the top. I have a like a grab bag of all these different sizes of beads. So what I want to do is I'm going to take my twine and put it through here. I just like to have the beads at the top. I don't even know if that's going to, maybe I don't. Maybe, maybe I want this instead. The creative process, you guys. Bring it through there. And then bring it through here. Give yourself some space.
I'll give you a call.
Man, I'm sweating. Okay. Scissors, so cute. Do I want a couple? I think I want a couple. Let's see what works here. Just don't want those to go through. So that's cute. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. Are you hot?
No.
I am sweating. I think it just went on.
It's on 75, but
Oof.
what do you want to
For my hot flashes, 72. Oh my gosh. Just tie a knot at the bottom. And then I'm going to tie another knot right here. This is just so the beads don't go kittywampus at the top there. Just kind of hang down instead. There we go. That's cute. I think that needs to be a double knot because that hole to hold the twine is quite big. So if you don't want to use twine, you can use like a ribbon or something. It'd be cute. That's better. But the hole's pretty big so that you can use whatever you want through there. Okay. And Jess, you said you wanted to know how I did that bow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to teach you how to do a bow right now. Okay. So turn that. So it'll hang down. So that's cute. They'll hang down like that. But I still want a bow. So I'm going to put a bow. Like I can attach a bow right here, and it could be temporary. But what do you guys think so far? That's really cute. So I'm gonna just get. Actually, I'm gonna use the little piece of. There it is. I'm gonna use a little piece of cardboard as my backer. I'm gonna grab all my supplies. To make a ribbon. And the size of ribbon is dependent on you. You can have whatever you want. I just have, these are some corn husks I just have in my drawer. These are just some fibers and ribbons. I keep these, this is my new organization thing. I'm so excited about that. I just grabbed out some fall looking ribbons with the colors that I used. So I see I used rust green and a yellow. I think I like that one. You can obviously tell I like that one, but maybe I'll use both. And then I use this. And I actually grabbed out my burlap. Not that I'm going to use it exactly, but I could, right? So I'm just going to use that. And then I have this little wire stuff that has these little like orangey things. I get ribbon and stuff everywhere. Anywhere I go, I just kind of pick up stuff and I put it in my stash. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to cut some lengths of ribbon. And I would go longer than I would need. Okay, so generally what I say is go the width of your surface, just as an easy way to calculate. Not that I want it that big, right? That's like 9.5 inches for this. So I'm going to cut 2 lengths of each for a really full bow. You don't have to. And if I don't use it, it's just going to go in my stash of scraps. Okay. And I know these are real similar, but they won't be right next to each other. I'm trying to remember where I got these ribbons at. When Hobby Lobby has them on sale, I will buy ribbon. See, almost out of that yellow. I like that yellow, apparently. Some of my ribbons have wire in them, some don't. These just happen to have wire. For my go-to bow, if you've never seen my go-to bow, that's the big, poofy, fluffy one. That one, I try to use wire-edged ribbon just because I like how they stand up. This, you don't necessarily need wire-edged ribbon. Okay. Then I don't know if I'm going to use the burlap or not. But I'm going to use this stuff. I love this stuff, and I'm actually going to cut it in half. So it looks real wide, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to cut it in half. But I'm still going to use 2 lengths of it. And then cut it in half. I don't know. Do I need the burlap? Should I use the burlap? Where did I put the Where did I put the burlap? I don't know. I like the burlap. It's so pretty. Here's the deal. If we don't use it, we can just use it for another thing. Funny story. So I was looking for burlap the other day, and I'm like, I know I have burlap. I just didn't know where it was. And well, this is probably about a week ago now. And I can probably cut in 4 pieces. And so I searched high and low in all my craft stash, and I could not find it. And I went out and bought this roll of burlap. Then I started going through another drawer, and lo and behold, there's like 12 rolls of burlap.
Sounds like me.
Mm-hmm. So that's what made me decide I need to organize all of my ribbons and stuff like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to determine how I want to do these. You're going to have the sets of 2 and everything you do. You're just going to go, I hope you guys can see this okay, crisscross like that. And do the same thing with each of the ribbon sets. And I try to separate with like a neutral. So like this, I don't even know what this is, but I like it. And then boom, where's my green? Oh, there's my green. And then I'm going to use the burlap again. And it's okay if your burlap or this stuff frays, totally fine. Kind of the point. And then I'm going to use this and this. I'm going to grab out a little bit of the corn husks. Just stacking them up. And then add more corn husks. Okay, then I'm going to grab my, you can use whatever kind of wire. Like I said, you can use any wire that you have. I just happen to like this stuff. It's so pretty. And I like the little berries. But I'm going to actually go a little longer so I can make like a center point. And I kind of like bunch it in the center. I know this is so technical. Tight, tight, twist, 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 twist. I'm not going to use my good scissors. But I'm going to cut. And then what I do for the center is I'm just going to kind of like wrap that around my finger. There's like grapevine wired stuff that you can actually get. I like using that. I use that a lot on my pumpkin stems and stuff. So now what you want to do is you're going to kind of like move stuff around. Okay. Now on this stuff, I love this stuff. I actually separate it, like fray it, because it makes a really cool look. You could even fray your burlap if you want. Totally up to you. I can show you. You trim the edge, fray it a little bit. See how cool that is? People are always afraid to fray their burlap. I am not. Because it gives it a cool look. Okay, so you're just going to kind of see that looks to me like a really cool like fall bow. You can do dovetail or you can do just at a diagonal, totally up to you. But this is the reason why I do a lot longer than necessary so that I can choose what kind of edge I want to do. And give those a haircut. And I don't cut them at the same length because I want them to pop up and show. Sorry. I'm not sure what Trevor's doing tonight. If he wants to go with us, I'm sure he could go.
So, darling,
Hmm?
we're gonna give them a car?
Yeah.
You want your car or my truck?
Whatever, it's fine.
Okay. Might be easier to drive the car. We can come up in the other little car.
Yeah.
Hazel,
But again, I just am trying to cut them at a diagonal. You do you. And you don't have to fray all of them if you don't want to.
Small car. Small car. Number 2 is my set. Okay. Number 1 is her set.
So do you see the difference on the sides, how cute that is? That's very like fall-ish. And then that's just like how it is. Do you like it?
I do. I'll still mess it up, but I'll try it.
You're not going to mess it up. I promise you. And the thing is, you kind of just zhuzh it until you get what you want. Okay. But look how cute. Again, that's what it started out like. And then, that's why I like the wire in the center because it makes a cute little center. Do you guys see that? Isn't that cute? So I'm going to do that to the side now. Just the same thing. And like I said, you don't have to fray your ends of your burlap or this other stuff. I don't even know what it's called. This is a really cool fibery ribbon stuff. I like it because it kind of reminds me of, like hay or something like that. Not that we have hay where I live. I mean, they do on the farms out by us, but not in my backyard. I guess if I went to go buy a hay block, I'm sure, or hay bale, I'm sure I'd have some hay. Hey.
You reckon? Mm-hmm. Bye, everyone.
Jess is going to leave. She's going to go to our friend's house. All right. Again, just trimming as I go. I need to make a dessert or something, or go buy a dessert. She said.
We can pick something up.
What about like root beer floats?
I don't know where to go.
It's a grocery store. I can go to the grocery store. It's not a big deal.
Oh, it's gotta be close to her house.
Yeah, there's as you get off her exit. Sorry, you guys, I'm having a side conversation. As you get off their exit, there's a whole like shopping center
Okay.
that has grocery stores and stuff like that.
So do you want us to go, or do you want me to give you money and?
Oh, it's fine. I can go on our way. It's up to you. Just let me know if you don't go, then I will go do it. But look how cute that is, you guys. Oh, gosh, so cute. I love it. Okay, so let me clean this up real quick, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Because I don't want this in my bow. So the reason I said to have a little piece of cardboard is because, again, I want to be able to use this board again. And I don't want it to be like a anything permanent on this. So I'm going to just figure out which way I want my bow to be. Oh my gosh, you guys, so cute. And I can zhuzh it more when I'm done. But I think that would be so cute. Now you could either put it on, I could tie it to the, this guy, the twine, or I can, again, totally your option. You can cut a piece of cardboard, glue that down on the back, put a piece of Velcro and the other side of the Velcro here, and then you could switch out the bow with each month that you want to use it. I personally feel like I want to tie that to, I don't know. You guys help me. Tell me in the comments, where should I put it?
You can have one.
Okay. And I can also trim it because I think these are a little too long. So I'm going to trim. But so cute. Let me think on it. And I'll share a picture of this. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think I should put the Velcro, or do you think it should be on the twine? I almost think the Velcro right there. But again, I'm just going to cut a little piece. I'll just show you. Cut a little piece of, cardboard. Little piece of cardboard. I would glue this onto the back so you can't see it, and then put a piece of Velcro here and the receiving end of that Velcro so that it would just attach right there, and I could pull it off and then change out the bow. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, and we'll see what everybody says. But do you love it? Isn't it fallish? I love it. All right, you guys, let me turn this around. Hello. That was a long one, you guys. Oh my gosh. But this bow though, right? Tell me in the comments if you think we should Velcro it or if we should tie it to the twine. But I love it. Even if you're not a bow person, you guys, look at how cute that is. That is adorable. What do you think? I love it. Again, if you're not a club member, make sure you put club in the comments to get the supply list that I used. And we could get you information on becoming a club member, or you can get just the supply list that I used if you are a club member. And I think that's it. All right, you guys, this has been Tarina with Create with Tree. That's me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.